very noisy road. Today I'm taking you to a wandering here. We are gonna visit Morden Hall Park and I'll continue from inside. Okay, it's still noisy as the road is just a few meters away, but let's start walking and get out of the noise. I stopped to film the bluebells, but look what I noticed in the water. Now, I don't know if you can see it at all because of the light and stuff, but there was a massive fish. Anyway, I really hope it showed. Okay, as you could see, this park is now a National Trust Park. There's loads of different buildings here because this was a beautiful old estate that has been preserved and now it's open to the public. And I like it very much because it has a lot of water. The river wanders around straight and there's lots of creeks and stuff, so we'll hopefully get to see some interesting creatures. Hey, there's a kitty cat. Where are you going? Probably lives here. A very longer furred one. Show us your face. There he is. You're beautiful. Water. Yay. As I said, there's several buildings here. I think this used to be the stable yard. Now there's a cafe inside. And all sorts. Let's have a peek. People queuing up for their coffee. And of course I can't help myself not to show you a beautiful big old tree. Not sure what it is, but it's splendid. It's just outside the stable yards. There's a lovely old cottage. Look at that chimney. It's called the Mill Cottage. And here are some big old millstones, and I'll tell you a little bit about it later. It's hard to film because there's 500,000 people here today. When I'm filming, it's a beautiful April day, a Saturday afternoon, and everybody's out because we like beautiful weather, all of us. And back to the water, and here we go. You can see one of the mill wheels. They used to be called snuff mills, and as I said, I'm gonna get to that shortly. It's pretty cool. It's all been redone, I think, in the last 15 years or so. Here it tells us more about the water wheel. Now I need to make up my mind which way to go, because there's so many different paths. But I think I'm gonna go down on the other side. Just give you a little look. It's beautiful. And what we can see from the other side of this bridge, look at that. pretty cool. I'm gonna go towards that bridge. Okay, we were just on that bridge and I just wanted to show it to you from here as well because it's really pretty. And as you can see, there's loads of people outside enjoying the sunshine. View from closer to the river. It's a bit muddy down here. I slipped and I almost landed in the river, so you need to be a bit more careful. Morden Hall. It can be hired for weddings and such events. Let's go in. Ta-da! I have a look at what we can see. It's all beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna try and find a quieter spot and tell you all about it. Just wanted to show you this beautiful old plane tree. It's massive and absolutely beautiful. It's budding. I'll come back again in summer and show all these things to you, and they're all green. One of the old bridges.
No throwing sticks or stones, remember it confuses the baby duckling.
Look who's here. Really tiny ones. Canada geese. And the family with all their ducklings. Oh my goodness, how cute are you?
There's bigger baby ones. Yeah, look, there's like bigger those ones. Look.
Yeah, they're like, Mummy, I thought
As you can hear, there's an audience.
Yeah, but you can't give them bread, remember?
Oh, lovely. And so are you. Oh, they've gone.
No more throwing things into them, I told you that. Why? Because you.
Okay, I'm following the other duck family with the older ducklings. There's 3. I'm sure that there were more, but hey, these ones made it, and hopefully they will get to grow up as well. You're so cute too. Yes, you are. Absolutely. Hello, Mama. Oh, it's the season for all these littlings, and I love it. I'm curious what else we will see today. Look at that sight. And we have beautiful blue skies today. No clouds. Okay, the other side of the old bridge, and you can, oopsie, you can see Morden Hall in the back. The Nattos have already grown rather, really tall. And look, that's the sound you can hear. Oh, it's so lovely. I'm really happy I chose to come here today. Oh. Okay, we are at the back of the hall, following the river, and I'm gonna take you through the woody area. Well, not woody, woodland area. Lots of happy birds. I hope it's all audible on the video. Alright, well, whilst I'm walking through here, let me tell you a little bit about the history of this park and the state. Hundreds of years ago, it used to be mostly marshland, and it belonged to the monks of Westminster Abbey. The estate is about 125 acres, and about 50 of it or so is parkland area. Now, when Henry VIII became king, he did a lot of things and changed a lot of things, and you might know about him more than I can tell you, and I don't want to get into the life of King Henry VIII. Let's just say that he was a very, very naughty boy. And one of the things he's done is that he confiscated this estate from the monks and sold it to, I don't know, someone, a rich guy. And okay, I'll stop here because I can't concentrate on everything. And then it later ended up in the property of the Garth family in the 1700s, and later on the Garth family sold it on to tobacco merchant. Let me just try and dig it out from my brain. He had a really strange name, Juliet Hatfield, I think. So he took ownership of this whole thing in the 1870s. And this dude was very resourceful. He wanted to use the water wisely, so hence the water mills, which, as I said, he was a tobacco merchant, and the mills were used to crush the dried tobacco leaves into powder and make snuff out of it. Now, I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of tobacco and snuff. You can look it up if you're interested. Thing is that I'm pretty sure that if you watched movies from that happened in the 1800s, you have seen a lot of snuff consumption when they take a little pinch out of their little bags and whatever they kept it in, put it on the top of their hand and snuff it in, and it would give you an instant nicotine kick. It's not something that's widely practiced nowadays, but it still exists, especially in Europe, amongst the more refined of folk, because it's a smokeless way of getting tobacco into your system. So that's that. This dude did really well, and he was quite a workaholic. So one of the things that he did was that he installed a big clock. I think it was the one we saw at the stable yards, which would chime at every 15 minutes to make sure that everybody knows the time, and then they keep on doing their work in good time without any excuses. Okay, let's go further. And I found the heron. There he is. He's in the shade, but I hope you can see it. And there's an interesting little gargoyle sitting by a birdhouse. It's Very pretty. Now, I forgot to tell you that before the tobacco merchant had failed, bought it, the hall was used as a school for young gentlemen in the I don't know, 30s, 40s, 50s, something like that. And then later on, during the World War I, it was a military hospital. And later on it was turned into a women and children's hospital. Now, believe it or not, this is still London. But it does feel like we are out somewhere in the English countryside. And this is one of the reasons I love London so much, because though it's a very busy metropolis with a lot going on all the time, there's so many beautiful parks and commons and all sorts that you can visit and recharge and feel like you're not in the middle of a city anymore. So let's go and explore some more. Another pretty dog. Oh, what's wrong with me? And another stream. They have cleverly diverted the river to serve them all those years ago, so now there's loads of bits of it left and right. Now, will you guess what this is? Is it the side of a little hill or something? I'll show you. It's the roots of a tree. That's probably fallen down a long time ago. Look at it, it's massive. And they left it here on purpose. And it's cool because kids can play on it. And look, the ivy is completely taken over that part. Interesting. Let's look at you. Beautiful ones. Okay, we are gonna go this way. It's a broad walk that leads through the wetlands of Morden Hall Park. On this side of the park there's not as many people, so I like that. But I will circle back because, amongst other things, this park is also famous for its rose garden. Now the season for roses is yet to come, so we're not gonna see beautiful roses today, but I'll come back in summer, as I said, and I'll film again because they are just splendid. I've been here last year at the end of summer and it was magnificent. Okay, I can't help myself not to go towards water. Now let's see who's here. Okay, I see another mallard duck family there. I wonder if it's the ones we've seen earlier. They're far from me. Just going out now. Oh, little cuties. Anyway. Just love watching the water flow gently. It's very clean and clear. You can see down to to the bottom of it. I wonder if I'm gonna spot any more big fish. Alright. Some beautiful trees. Now I hope you can see it on the log, because I can't actually see what I'm filming because of the light. There's a pretty little butterfly, and it's the first one I have seen this year. Oh, gone. We are in the world of reeds. Sadly, people will be people and they will throw their plastic. Anyway, I can't reach it, it's too far from the bridge. So nice. Trying to see creatures between the reeds, but as it's very sunny, I think most of them are hiding at this time. And I can't go into the marshy bit to try and look for them. More greener side of the wetland. And the beautiful old tree. And now I'm hovering over the reeds. There's a lookout point. Oh, oops. From where you can have a look around. Okay, it's really sunny now, so I forgot to bring my sunglasses and I actually can't see really well, but it's beautiful. And I found the little fluff balls again. Look at them. How many are there? 9? They're moving so fast. Beautiful family. They are holding themselves against the current, and from time to time they let go. It's so cute. Oh. Just can't make myself leave. Oh, did you see that? Oh my goodness. Another portion of cuteness overload. Okay, I'm back to the main area. I had to circle around because the wetland bit was a one-way thingy. And now we are gonna go down this main walkway and head towards the rose garden. Now this is one side of the rose garden. There's more to it. I'm gonna walk around. The rose bushes have been trimmed back and prepared for this year, but we are far away from budding roses. But they will come. I remember the red, orange and white roses from last year. Well, we'll come back. There's a little stream that runs across the rose garden. Goes down that way. There's some beautiful tall trees. Lots of different species all around the garden. Okay, let's look at some rose leaves, nice and fresh, beautiful. Tiny bridge. There were loads of daffodils here, but now it's past their time. But I did show you beautiful daffodils in other parks the weeks before. The rose patch, freshly dug up and fertilized and prepped for this year. And we are on the other side. Happy people, happy birds. Oh, little robin there. Will you? Oops. And there he is. Hello. Hello, little cutie. Look at him. He's in the shadow, so I don't think you get to see its colors. It's a beautiful red-breasted robin. Okay, he let me come closer to him or her. I cannot identify them. You're so cute. And he's gone. I like it how they put tree remnants so little creatures can find a home and hide and food and all that. Back to the water. This is Canada goose territory by the look of it. I don't know if I can show that to you again because of the light, but there's a nice statue there on the other side. Hello, buddy. This is so cool. The water is so clear, you can see his feet properly. Awesome. Okay, there's loads of them here. I just wanted to show you some fresh ivy climbing up the tree. It's got this nice smooth bark. I'm not quite sure what it is. Look at the beautiful fresh ivy. And there's some little ants and the fly. Okay, just have a look at the difference of color of last year's leaves and the fresh new leaves. Okay, the river is more rapid here, and it's split in half just over that vegetation bit. There's more of the water. I don't know how to show you, but here the tree trunks are completely enveloped in ivy, and they look really beautiful. Now I'm gonna continue wandering, but I don't want to stretch it out too long. I think half an hour, 40 minutes, it's kind of the right bit for anyone to sit down and view something. So I hope you enjoyed this wandering at Morden Hall Park. I surely did, and I will for the next few hours. I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna take you next time, but I like it to be a surprise for you and for me. Okay. Oh, there's more statues hiding. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day and of the week, and see you next time. Cheerio. Bye.